YouTube. All right, so YouTube for the is my audio good? That should be inequalities. No? Hey, what's up? You have a good weekend? Here's the answers from last week's quiz. Today we're gonna go over inequalities again, and this was off of section 3. Yeah, no problem. So everyone doing pretty good though? And can you hear me all right? All right, let's go over distributive property. So here's homework for today. We've got this. We've got -4 times 1.5 plus y. If you can get that down. Then the second problem is going to be -3x minus 25. Do you guys remember how to do this? It involves drawing the rectangle. So the number outside the parentheses is -4 and goes outside your rectangle. And how many items do we have inside our parentheses? Well, we've got 2. So we put the y on top right here and the 1.5 all up right here. So now you're going to find the area and multiply them together. The easy one would be 4 times y. So we get -4y. And then lastly, we'll do -4 times 1.5, and that's going to give us negative, I believe, 60, if you can double check me, or -6 because of the decimal point. So 1.5 times 4, that's 20, carry the 2, 6, and put down the 0. So our final answer, then, when we simplify this, is -6 minus 4y. So using that logic, then, can you draw me a rectangle for this one right here and solve it out? So again, if you can draw another rectangle and distribute this. So when you see a parentheses, that means multiply, and you're distributing it. -44. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just my handwriting. That's a -4y. Um, yeah, that 4 should be a y. Because -4 times y, you put them together, gets you -4y. All right, Ileana? Hey, what's up? Hi, you tell Glass. Who are you? I've got like 2 other people in here. All right, so if we multiply this out right here, the one in red, we should get -3x, -3x, and -25. So when we multiply this out, 3 times 25 gets us positive 75. So our answer right here is -3x plus 75. With that, then, I'd like you to solve these 4 problems then for classwork. Aw, you got things right before. It's all good. Hey, what's up, Mariah? How you been? I'm glad that you're on my YouTube channel right now. Anyway, the instructions right now, can you copy these 4 problems and use the distributive property? I hope everything's been good with you. And if you forgot what the distributive property was, it's drawing these little rectangles right here and putting what's inside the parentheses on top of the box. And what's outside the parentheses goes on the left-hand side, and you're like finding the area. Press F in the chat room if you've copied this down. So we'll go over to these answers here in a bit. All right. Eliana, have you copied this down? All right, thank you. So, cool. I'm going to go on to another lesson then. Hey, I've got some other people in the chat room. What's up? So, I want you guys to finish. Hey, what's up, Autumn? How you been? Here, get down these problems real fast. I think this is the most kids I've had in the chat room, so that's kind of awesome. All right, so check this out. When we do the first one right here, our problem's going to look like this. It's going to look like 6, L, and 3, all right here. So now we're going to multiply 6 times L, and what we should get is 6L, and 6 times 3 gets us 18. So the answer for our first one's whatever's inside the rectangles. Our answer should look like 6L plus 18. All right. So let's go on to problem number 2. And problem number 2 is 1.8 times 4 plus g. So if we have 1.8, the 4 and the g go on top of our rectangle. So we get 1.8 g on the right-hand side, and then 1.8 times 4. So we got 32 carry the 3. 4 times 1 plus 3 is 7. So it's 7.2 plus 1.8 G. Be careful with that because 4 times 8 is 32, right? But you have to carry that 3. And then you do 4 times 1, you have to add it to the 3. Does that make sense, Eliana? We get to go to problem number 3. Hit F in the chat room so we can go on. F for Ford. Oh yeah, sure. I'll explain that. So let me explain that a little bit better. I understand. I'm tired too. I haven't slept well over the weekend, so I'm a little bit like blah myself. So check this out. When we do these problems, the parentheses means we have to equally multiply them by the number outside. It's called distributing or sharing. So this 1.8 is being times by 4 because I'm trying to find the area of this rectangle right here. So I do length times width, 1.8 times 4. And 1.8 times 4 should get us, I believe, 7.2. And then we find the second area of this rectangle. So it's length times width, which is 1.8 times g, and that's 1.8 g. All right. Um, I know it's a little bit late, but here's what I want you to do. Can you guys do problems 3 and 4 on your own? And we'll talk about the answer to those two tomorrow. The time right now is 8:24. Again, I'm only streaming for like 20 something minutes. Later this week, you're right now me and Miss Floyd we're trying to put together the next packet. I think the packet's gonna be mailed out sometime at the end of this week. I'll give you a head start and tell you what that's about. Mariah, I believe it will. We're not 100% sure. Um, we're still doing meetings online and everything with Miss Wickers to figure out when school will officially start back on. The last day for school this year, like the last packet, will be May 17th, and then I'll stop streaming on May 17th, and then I'm not sure what's gonna go on after that. Things are kind of crazy, you know. But the dream right now is to hopefully open up sometime in August. One exciting thing is I get to move classrooms. So Miss Wicker said I get to move all my stuff from my current room to room 904. So I'm pretty excited about that. That means I get to be in the math building next year. All right. Right. And if you got a question with Alex, ask me on the stream. Or if you got a question, Corona said hippity hoppity. Okay, that's random. But anyway, make sure you do your Alex website and email me any questions. And I hope you guys have a good night. All right, take care. Bye.